So here I am talking about good protein. And where is the healthiest protein we can get? It's from eggs. These are the girls, and we've got lots of girls, and we've got one rooster who probably is going to make an appearance and make all kinds of commotion and noise. But you hear how happy they are. We have to keep them, the chickens have to be kept in a coop because there's lots of fox. Let's see if I can flip it around. Did you hear that? Because there's lots of fox and coyotes in this area. You can see that there's woods that are lined, and they sneak out. And in the trees, we get chicken hawks, and chicken hawks are real. They can take out a whole herd of chickens. So eggs are good for our cholesterol, unlike what we've been told. They're good for brain health. They're a good anti-inflammatory food. They're fantastic for eye health. People don't really realize, there we go. People don't really realize how great a food an egg is. Eggs have approximately 3 eggs in their tract every single day. So when they're not on strike, because chickens go on strike with the weather, let's see where there they are. They go on strike with the weather, and so you don't get 3 eggs a day. But when they're not molting and when they're not brooding, which means that means I want to be a mama. And since there's a rooster, he protects all the girls, and he also warns them when a predator is going to come. So you can get anywhere, let's see, 24 chickens. You can plan on getting a dozen eggs a day. And you have to give them calcium to make sure their eggs are hard. So if you ever get an egg and it cracks really easily, that means they need a little bit more calcium added to their diet. You can get that with seashells, or you can go to the feed store and just get calcium that you add. So one egg a day is about 70 calories, no fat, unless it depends how you cook it. You can cook it in butter, ghee, olive oil, non-stick pans. Don't recommend it, but you can do that. You just feed them, and you let them be as free range as possible. The girls, they're taking a break and they have to go inside for a while. There's a radio that's usually playing for them. I could go in, but the rooster, hang on, let's see. The rooster probably weighs about 7 pounds. Let's see, there's the Banty. Oh, let me show you how beautiful he is. See, he is the master of the girls. He's the master of the domain. And he is already in protection mode of who is around the girls. Hi, babies. Hi, babies. They're just so precious, and they provide so many, like amino acids. There's like 9, let's see, you've got a good 9 amino acids and aminos that these eggs give off. And when you give them good food, natural food, if you juice, you can give them all the remains of the juice. They're actually carnivores too. So if you have food, they will eat meat. They love greens. They love pineapples. They love apples. You can hang a cabbage and now cabbages are so affordable because it's cabbage season. You hang one from the top, of the chicken coop, and they peck at it, and that's how they keep entertained. But there's lots of roosts in here for them. Just giving you a little tour. And if I could figure out how to flip this phone away, I absolutely would. In the back here, you see one of the girls, she's up there, and she's contemplating going in one of her boxes to have eggs. But because I'm on the phone, I'm not going to go in here by myself, because the big rooster also is very protective of his girls. So unless I come in with a rake to kind of keep him away, I'm not going to go in here by myself. But research eggs, because it's such a high protein food. It's one of the best superfoods you can eat. The girls have plenty of fresh water. They have plenty of food. They love people. They're very, very social. They're very lethargic. The weather has been spectacular, and they've been really good at laying some eggs. But they were out earlier and had to put them in. The sun is starting to go down, and unless you want to chase them all over the property, you're not easily going to get them in. back into the coop. You know, it's just part of the country life, and it's the best life. I mean, I would want to be one of these girls because all they have to do is eat and lay eggs. And that's the crazy thing. With all the eggs they eat, I cannot eat the chickens' eggs because I know the girls. I know it's their gift to us, but we would much rather give eggs to our friends, to people we know, or I would buy our neighbors' eggs, or we would barter, and I'll eat their eggs, but I could never eat our eggs. So anyhow, I just thought I'd share a little bit of my life with you. And going into the new year, we'll get more chickens. So as soon, you know, chickens, they'll lay eggs. They'll lay eggs for 4 years, and then they just kind of go into retirement. And then you have the new babies coming in, and it's perfect. So we're constantly having eggs, or sharing eggs with our neighbors. And they, look at them, like they just want to relax, and they're very social creatures. They like being in their group. Oh, look at, you know, big boy. He's beautiful. But look at those talons on his feet. I mean, he can come after you, and it can get kind of scary. I'm just going to tell you. All right. Well, thank you for being with me and taking a tour of the chicken coop. And I'm going to turn the music back on because I don't want to get a strike against me with YouTube. All right, go out and make a memory.